Hi, this is Brian Weihmeir, agronomist with LG Seeds, coming to you from South Central Illinois, here with this week's agronomy tip of the week. One thing that I want to talk about a little bit today is just some in-season scouting with our corn crop midway through harvest. So across much of the Midwest, we have made some really good progress on harvesting both corn and soybeans. And in this part of the world, historically, a lot of growers will go after their corn, get started on that, and then when beans are ready, move into their soybeans and come back to corn. As you start getting a little farther north, a lot of growers will start in on soybeans and then finish up the season with corn once the beans are out. And so with a lot of my growers, one thing I always like to recommend is going out and evaluating your corn crop before harvest gets started, just to make sure we don't have any surprises. There's some different stresses that can compromise the quality of a crop or the standability of a crop. Those could be in-season stresses such as wind, such as hail, just overall weathering if the crop's been sitting out for a long time. The other thing too is our different soil types. In South Central Illinois, on a lot of our lighter clays, we've seen some places where that crop has burnt up a little bit due to the heat and due to the dryness, which has compromised some stalk quality due to cannibalization to fill out the ear late season. So one of the things that I'm going to do mid-season, especially if I'm on beans, waiting a few hours for beans to be ready, is come out and just check my individual fields and check my individual hybrids. And I'm going to first do the push test just to see how fast those corn stalks are going to spring back up. If they're going to be breaking straight over, might have to prioritize that cornfield. In some cases, maybe it'd be a good idea to get off of beans and switch back to corn if we have a problem. The other thing too is I like shucking back the leaves here at the base and look at the overall stalk. So here you can see we've got some really good stay green. I'm doing the pinch test here, and there are no signs of any stalk rots here in this crop as well. So overall looking really good, and I have good confidence to stay on beans if this is the way my corn crop is going to be looking. The other thing I check too is I shuck back ears and look at overall just grain quality. And I'm checking for ear molds and anything like that. In some pockets, we have seen some gibberella and some diplodia show up. Nothing serious, but have found it in a few different places. So the main difference between gibberella and diplodia is gibberella is going to start at the tip of the ear, work its way down. With diplodia, you're going to start at the base and work its way up. And a lot of times you'll have some, ears that will die a little bit prematurely. Obviously, since I'm making a video today, couldn't find any, which is a good thing. This is overall a really good look and feel of corn. Very heavy test weight and very good quality. So nothing to worry about there. If you are seeing some ear molds in your fields, I highly recommend not storing it in a grain bin, as some of those ear molds can spread. If you have to store corn for harvest efficiency purposes, we want to make sure that we're being a little bit aggressive, moving that corn and checking our bins periodically. So with that, really just recommend taking the time, especially if you're on beans and got some corn left out in the field, just double check, walk out and check those ears, looking for any ear molds, and then also checking the overall stalk integrity to make sure we don't have any surprises and ensure a smooth harvest till we get to the finish line. So with that, thank you guys for watching and hope everybody has a safe rest of harvest. We'll talk to you later. Thanks.